in the visitation room. See these little guys where you can visit your loved ones? The mediators.
Yep, I want to cry.
The mediators.
Yeah.
You know, like sit down and get them to still talk to you. We'll try.
Which is also sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
It's like memory though.
Yeah.
Like they're there. I would like the memories they left.
I'm getting a feeling right now of father asking about his kids.
Mm-hmm.
To his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is very much like, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that I hate about this place, it feels like a theme park.
It does. It's really accurate.
Yeah. Like, all these people waiting. Look at this and they were incarcerated. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I hate that. I hate it.
It's important to know that, like, yes, alcohol was with and, like, some bad guys, but also, like, did you make alcohol that you weren't supposed to make? You're here. Did you, like, maybe still some food? Like, they used it as, like, a flashing place to put people, and then I'm back and I'm like, we're not bad.
And
you just saw it.
I think jails mark failures in society, where society didn't lift up people fully. And this is a failure. Like,
It's not my tunes on this.
yeah.
And it's native land, and I don't think they're tiny.
They're little aside rhythms. Yeah.
The little side things they did out, and then there's evidence that you've seen little healing. You can see different, like, writings from that on a water tower, and there's like a handprint of one of the boats, you know, they looked at the aquifer. And I'm doing the people's. It's good weird.
Places like this, I think they should go. Like, I hate supporting them at this point because people are just like, and I'm like, I don't like it.
Oh, no, I never. And it turns into
We mic'd up. Wait, we got the mics now because this place is very echoey and loud. That's horrifying.
yeah, so there's places where you can go and, like, sit on the toilet because they fell off. It gives me big ache.
And also, somebody just like, we were talking about if children would feel uncomfortable here, which I've noticed a little bit like that. Like, some kids feel kind of like wishy-washy and sick.
Mm-hmm.
This one parent, like, had,
Forced her kid to go sit in the bathroom of the cell.
yeah,
Like, forced her, like, go.
because this is entertainment to people. And also, that shows privilege.
It also shows, it shows privilege. It shows how we need to live in a more haunted world. It's such deep privilege, though. It's actually, like, not good.
When you can use fun of or act like this is some kind of entertainment, you don't feel like it could happen to you.
Like, could and did.
When we were in the visitors area, just bringing attention to the reality of the situation rather than making it some like itchy, like, ooh, cool kind of thing, the energy kind of went out. And the more that I talk about it too, the better I feel. Like, I feel it less in my head.
Much better.
So that's, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Part of it.
I'm clairsentient. Like, when I start feeling things, it's usually a signal. I need to do something, you know?
Yep. I feel better now that we said something too. But we just thought this was that room was so whole cell.
Yeah. So small.
What year? But private. One per cell. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, to be totally honest. Oh, which one we stopped at? Little broom.
So you can sleep next to your toilet.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
Oh, that one, my camera didn't want to focus on the inside.
Okay.
Fascinating.
We will listen to that.
Well,
interesting.
What you were saying about some people were for selling alcohol. Some people were just
Okay.
okay.
6 shoulders, specifically from the Vice Street incident. They're dishonorably discharged, and 5 are sentenced to confined at hard labor. Their sentences range from 2 to 10 years, and some came here.
As I mentioned, those who are incarcerated, I think, show far more about the failures of our society not being able to care for them.
I also vote. That guy seems wonderful. The one that was incarcerated here. Just like his energy, everything about him feels lovely. It's really lovely. Sorry, I got distracted by a hanging key on a rope.
Okay. Wow. I don't like that at all.
You pull it down. We'll show you.
Yeah. Hold on. Hanging key on a rope.
Yeah. And there it is. You want it? There.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope you guys can hear the waves because, like, being incarcerated here and hearing that
Yeah.
energy in the cell block got real quiet. I wonder.
Yeah. Like,
It shifted big. Look at here. They had bigger cells, but it was not nicer.
no.
Or the famous before and after. Here's the pictures.
Wild. It's just so quiet in here. Even the acoustics just
Up top. Open. All the sounds. Oh, okay. Very interesting to me.
things that you can see because you're tall. Also, everybody, this is my view of them because I am this tall.
Yeah. Well, all that is just is abnormal. Important to note, we got tax evasion, kidnapping, conspiracy to kidnap, murder, narcotics, and then tax evasion. There's one of these that are slightly less bad. I don't know. Sure, they received adequate health care. Yeah. 6 closed frontal 3 for the most severe disciplinary problem. Treatment in the whole sometimes included total darkness and a restricted diet. Usually lasted several days and more than 19. Few inmates ever saw the whole. I was out of it. Go in? Go in.
I mean, it just feels like whatever's in there wants to come out. That's it. Oh, there's a mini exhibit in here.
Go in.
You want to go in?
Yep.
Okay.
Not that one. That room, but this one.
Yeah, no, I'll go in this one and then the other one. It just feels like something wants to come out. So
They just backed out of it.
yeah.
Right on.
I feel like very goopy in here.
Very what?
Goofy.
Yeah. It also, my ears keep popping. It's a little ridiculous.
And mine was like right above the ear.
He cut out half a circular segment out of his cell shelf, threw in the board. He was thrown in here. This one said that they shouldn't want it. The other inmates went to his cell. He would say, "Don't go to work today." And so the inmate said, no, he did not do that. And so he was thrown in here. Let's see here. During to his assigned job in the culinary unit. He insists on participating in prolonged group resistances. Giving effort. In front cell. Wow. No privileges. Creating a disturbance.
Is this copium?
Yeah. All right. Better.
There we go.
It was so much better. This didn't extend the other cell on the other side, which is the same as this one. No. Stuff is just flowing outward of it. So we didn't go in that one, but this one. Just like emotional stuff. I have a lot of people rebelling, and then their emotions just stewed in here. So we just like,
Yeah,
check it out.
it just feels like there's are people, and I want to be treated as people.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna move the goop on that because I moved the goop on that one, and then but there was like, oh, there's something in there.
And I think there's a couple different beings that live in these now. It's like oh, I'll stay here.
They're very similar. Like I see them as bird creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the seagulls would be.
Yes.
And
by the way, we've decided that the seagulls, we haven't decided, but
we've discerned. Just tried to shoot this, but it didn't record.
Yeah,
which is weird because we pressed the button and I watched it.
Yeah.
But okay.
One, the inhuman creatures that are more like bird energy, but also the seagulls are cleaning.
They're cleaning.
Yeah.
They're like little worker birds.
Yeah.
They just are fixing and like removing stuff. Existing,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Now we're in the library.
Which feels hopeful.
It feels very helpful.
I think that's
we're learning.
Yeah. Also, trying to get acquitted. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also be pleased if I just had time to read.
Yeah.
You know?
With the sunlight.
I
think
it's very bright in here.
Yeah.
There's like windows all over. Hey, we're there. Rotating. Window.
I'm just like, what's going on? What's happening?
Coming from like the hole over there.
Yeah.
All of that. And then over here.
We were mentioning resting after this. I know I'm gonna need a rest after this. And I don't often need to do that after going to haunted places. But it's the energy here. Well, it feels like it takes.
Yeah. It feels like walking on the top of a volcano. Feels like walking on the top of a volcano. Like significantly. And that's tense.
Yeah.
Very
like
tense.
It's like that. You have to like think salad and like, yeah.
Yeah, it's very like it's also just a lot of vibration. So it's like your body's in one of those like exercise machines from the 60s.
Yeah.
Like just shook you. It's like that.
I'm having to do a lot of
you just keep popping. I just think that would clean my ears.
Yeah, and I've had to do so much more here to like stabilize what I'm used to doing.
You did have to do that.
Yes, I did. That was off camera. We might talk about that later.
Right back there.
Tried to escape, and they made little mannequin heads out of soap.
And that's the tunnel they dug out. I would totally come back here at night. Yeah, I'm not at all scared.
Like
it would be nice. Probably.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so much people here right now.
No.
It feels like they sink in. It feels like nighttime would be a chance to chill a little bit.
I think there's some. I also think they're choosing to stay because it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't feel like trapped entirely, but it does feel like there's some hanging on to stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like they're into it. Yeah. They're enjoying it.
Which, like old Joe.
You know? So over there, we're looking at like the kitchen, but it's behind like a wall, like a bar wall, like a cell itself kind of thing.
For the knives and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Those things. And we were like, oh, that's when we first felt the ghosts. And they were all hiding in like the corners and stuff. And we're like, oh, you're hiding. And you come out when the people are gone. Mm-hmm. That's when we realized like their cells used to be a place where they didn't want to be. And now they go and hide in their cells and they come out to avoid everybody.
Yeah. Because people just sort of wander around so aimlessly here. It's very strange. I mean, it's not. It's tourism. You know, it's people are like, I mean, even I was just playing into it just now. I was just like, huh? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Like,
yeah. And the energy is a lot. So if you're not used to a lot of energy, I think you would kind of go zombie mode a little bit.
It's a deflection.
It's very much a deflection.
Yeah.
It's the only shield you got at that point.
Yeah.
It's like fair. Like totally fine.
Yeah.
But like, that's why the ghosts are there's the cell blocks like on the very top that we filmed a little bit ago. I'm like, oh, that's why they're open. Because the ghosts just spinning out of them all to hide. They're not like right here. No, nothing. It's empty. But over there, it's not behind the bars. Not because they're stuck. They're not stuck. They're because it's fun.
I don't get the fascination with this. I don't get it. Like, I don't get tourism. Like, we came here. It's part of the job. Like, that's
what we do.
yeah. Like,
It's our job.
I'm part of it too. I was on the fence. You were kind of on the fence, and it was also my folks who were like, "Oh, you should go because there's like some work to be done and that kind of thing." So like, right, yeah, but like we're figuring that out, and I don't get it. I don't get this fascination. It's so strange.
I think it's truly, I deeply believe it's fascinating because of two reasons. One is Al Capone, which, okay, what else? And then one is because there was a prison break that was successful and they never caught the guys.
Good.
And that's why.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, good. They may have gotten eaten by sharks. That's unfortunate, but like, good. At least they got it.
They just
Honestly, when we were outside, I felt way worse energy out there with like the warden's house. And, like, that stuff, the energy out there was like much, much worse. Which we'll touch on. We'll do like a recap after this and like add that onto the video. But like, it was much worse. Inside's kind of like, whatever. I do still feel like there's a cap of energy, like something is blocking all the energy that an island holds, and my ears just lifting it from coming out through. But that's the only.
And there's a place that we need to go to
on the other side.
Yeah, because I keep feeling like
outside on the other side.
There yet. Okay,
we're gonna go. Let's do that.
Alcatraz.
We're gonna do like a recap of what we think goes down and what we end up doing with all the stuff that we figured out. But we're gonna do a little close. I kind of want to give, and tell me if you want to do this, but I kind of want to give the ghosts and stuff that are still in the prison like a bubble of quiet.
I like that. I like that idea.
I just would like to leave that as a gift. They can access it or not if they want to, but just like the top cell blocks, if we just put them in a bubble.
Yeah.
So they can go and hide fully.
It feels like something they've already kind of developed, but just sort of solidified a little bit more.
Give it a little like,
Yeah.
I will say it's really funny. I thought like Hester would be triggered because she was in prison multiple times, and she was like, "No, this is stupid." It's like, okay, you're right.
Prison,
like mine was in a hole in the ground. Like this is nothing.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. So
this is weird. The tourism is weird. The things you can buy.
Weird.
You can buy little snow globes, and you can buy the cups, and you can celebrate
like trading cards with prisoners' faces on them.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine? I said this to Rebekah earlier. Like, can you imagine, like, you did a little bit of tax evasion, or you jaywalked, or you smoked weed, whatever it is, and now you're pulled away from your family. You already don't have money to begin with. Now you're pulled away from your family, and you're thrown out here on this island. And you have to take a mugshot at some point in time, and it's a horrible, traumatic, yucky thing for you. And maybe you got out, maybe you didn't get out. Like the poor gay man we saw, his thing, like it's freaking horrific. But now your face is a trading card. 100 years later for people to like marvel at, like you never got out.
There's so much wrong with this.
It's so immoral.
Like, honestly, I'm glad that the money goes to indigenous people at this point.
I think I don't know how much of it does, but I'm sure some of it does.
Because I mean, honestly, make money off of white people. Like I get it, because most people I see here are white. All the same, though, I think it'd be great if this place was just left to the elements and it can just go back to the elements.
People, in how they want to.
Exactly.
This is ridiculous.
So that's our take. We're gonna film more later, but
yeah. I think there's a reason that it's still here. That's being used not nefariously. What is it being used nefariously?
Cool. All right, then. Thanks for watching.